Good morning, and welcome to your market analysis for Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. The US markets are showing signs of fatigue today, with major indices entering a consolidation phase. Investors are cautiously digesting the latest economic data, leading to a risk-off sentiment. The tech sector, a recent market leader, is experiencing a notable pullback, dragging down growth-oriented stocks. This is especially true in the highly competitive EV space, where companies like Lucid are facing significant headwinds. Meanwhile, a slight uptick in the VIX suggests that while panic isn't setting in, caution is certainly the word of the day. We're seeing a market at a crossroads, weighing inflationary pressures against growth prospects. Stay tuned as we break down the key indices and take a deep dive into Lucid Group. Looking at the S&P 500, we're seeing a classic consolidation pattern. The index is trading sideways, hovering right around its 50-day moving average, a critical technical level. Buyers and sellers are in a tug-of-war, resulting in moderate volume and indecisive price action. The immediate support lies near 5,450, while resistance is capped at the recent highs. The current price action suggests the market is pausing to gather more information before its next major move. A break below this support could signal a deeper correction. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is painting a similar picture of indecision. The index remains locked in a range, having recently been rejected at a key resistance level. This suggests a lack of conviction from buyers to push prices higher. Industrial and cyclical stocks within the Dow are showing mixed performance, reflecting broader uncertainty about the economic outlook. For now, the Dow appears content to trade within this established channel until a new catalyst emerges. The Nasdaq Composite is feeling the pressure most acutely today. The tech-heavy index has broken below its short-term moving average, a bearish signal indicating weakening momentum. This pullback is driven by profit-taking in mega-cap tech and increased concerns over valuations in the growth sector. The relative weakness in the Nasdaq compared to the S&P and Dow highlights the current rotation away from high-growth stocks. We'll be watching to see if it can find support at the next key level. Turning to the VIX, the market's fear gauge is ticking up slightly from its recent lows. This gradual increase tells us that investor anxiety is on the rise, and demand for portfolio protection is growing. However, at its current level, the VIX is not signaling widespread panic. Instead, it reflects a healthy dose of caution and uncertainty entering the market. It suggests traders are bracing for potential volatility, but are not yet in full defensive mode.
Now let's analyze the technical chart for Lucid Group, ticker LCID. The chart paints a clear and challenging picture. LCID is in a strong, persistent downtrend, consistently trading below its key moving averages. The price is currently hugging the lower Bollinger Band, which indicates sustained selling pressure and strong bearish momentum. The MACD indicator confirms this, with its lines well below the zero mark, signaling bearish control. While the RSI is low at 39, it's not yet in deep oversold territory. However, the stochastic oscillator is extremely low in the single digits, which could suggest the stock is due for a short-term bounce or consolidation. Despite this, the dominant trend remains overwhelmingly bearish. Key support is the recent low around 2.12, with resistance at the middle Bollinger Band near 2.43. Pivoting to the news, a recent report from Zacks highlights the severe pressure on Lucid Group, asking the tough question of whether to buy, sell, or hold after a staggering 22.7% plunge in just 1 month. This dramatic drop is not without reason. The article points to significant headwinds, including ongoing production challenges, a high rate of cash burn, and an increasingly crowded and competitive EV market. These fundamental concerns are fueling negative investor sentiment, which is clearly reflected in the stock's technical performance we just discussed. The market is reacting to the widening gap between Lucid's ambitious promises and its current operational reality. The future outlook remains highly speculative, with the company needing to demonstrate a clear path to profitability and scaled production to regain investor confidence. For now, the sentiment remains decidedly bearish. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to sharing more market insights with you in our next analysis.